the dime. I'm back with my boy Cutter Hay, KD, Street Riders, Northtown. You know what I'm saying? My boy Dollar, North Las Vegas, Street Riders. Why don't you tell them a little bit about what y'all do in the community out here in Vegas?
Well, what we do every year, we feed the community. We raise toys. Soul Brothers come out, they do a picnic. We take toys out there. We do our thing pretty much all around. I do a party business. So if you're having a fundraiser, hit me up. KDZ Beats and Rhymes on Facebook. Dollar could give you a little bit more detail about what Northtown is about.
All right, my name's Dollar. I'm enforcer of Northtown, Las Vegas Street.
Prayers, KD. We got the business manager, Black Diamond.
Right.
In the building.
We got the VP Deuce.
VP Deuce. My boy. All right, KD is president, right? Why don't you tell us a little bit about what y'all do in the community out here in Las Vegas, man?
Well, North Las Vegas, we feed the community, the homeless. We raise money, do fundraisers for kids. You know what I mean? Sunday, we all get together. We have family day. North Las Vegas Street Riders. We all come together, different breed of everybody from all cultures, and this is what we do.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, today we having this event, right? To overturn qualified immunity. We want to make sure that the community know what it is. It's the law that allows police to go unpunished when they kill unarmed blacks and Latinos within the inner city communities throughout the nation, right? One just got killed again in Minnesota, not too far from where George Floyd was killed. How do you feel about qualified immunity, and what does it mean to you, Dollar?
Well, it actually, it's kind of like no holds barred. You feel me?
Right.
For the community. So it's a reflection of a battle within the community and the policing. You know, if that was kind of like overturned to the point to where police can do better judgment of what their actions are, they give people a better opportunity to be with their families, you know what I mean, instead of this unnecessary killings with the police.
Right. I feel that. I definitely feel that. Black Diamond, what does qualified immunity means to you?
You know, that's a deep subject, to be honest.
Speak up, please.
Me personally, where I was born and raised, Detroit, Michigan, there's been a lot of police brutality and a whole bunch of other shit. So, as far as what's going on in Minnesota, it ain't nothing new. But at the same time, my thoughts and opinions about it, it's a time for a change. You know, for real, they'll never stop until we make them stop.
Right. You're 100% right. So what you're saying is basically accountability, right?
Every action is hold the action.
All right. Now,
Every action has a reaction.
qualified immunity been endorsed now by the Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris, Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, who's a Republican, Sonia Sotomayor, who's a Democrat on the Supreme Court, Dak Prescott, Calais Campbell, Drew Brees, and a lot of other organizations, right? This is obviously the first time, if we could get it overturned, that they will be able to have accountability.
Not to cut you off, but honestly, all them names you mentioned within them organizations, they just a pawn in a whole nother chessboard. Yeah, puppet as well.
I can't hear you.
Speak up.
You know what I mean?
Speak up. I love that.
So for the most part, they gonna do what's being directed to them, and they gonna do what's gonna make their paycheck build.
No question.
It's all about the mighty dollar.
Knowing that they want their fringe benefits, the mistress and the private jet flights and all of that, right? That gives you a little bit of leverage. That gives us a little bit of leverage.
Not necessarily because we already stereotypical from the beginning.
Definitely not necessarily.
We already got a painted picture on.
When you're dealing with politicians, it's definitely nothing necessary.
Politicians don't give a fuck about us.
But what they do give a fuck fuck about is their fringe benefits, right?
That's true.
You just said that. So knowing that they want to stay in them positions, that vote has a certain power, especially when it's organized vote. It's an organized voice, right? So these people are, like I said, have all endorsed it, right? The black sisters in Atlanta were so integral in getting Biden the presidency, organizing, ensuring that they got the Senate for these Democrats. So now all of the black people that went and voted for the Democrats, the lesser of the two evils, if you believe what they say, right?
It don't matter if you Democratic.
How do we hold them? But how do we hold them
Accountable?
to make sure that we get this
We
overturned?
can't. We can never hold them accountable. Because the system is bigger than all of us.
Well, you're right that.
The system is so big.
I'm never going to be
Look,
optimistic
check,
about the
check,
system. You're right.
Check. Check. I'm going to give you a prime example. Tukey Williams. They could have got him off. He could have been on, you know. He'd have served his time as a child. Magic Johnson. If they wanted him dead, he would have been dead a long time ago. But they say ain't no cure for AIDS. That nigga still walking around.
Cure for AIDS is money.
It's all about the mighty dollar. It's always been about the mighty dollar. Since the Reagan administration, Clinton administration.
Since the beginning.
Everybody say, oh, we got a black president. Nigga, he's a puppet too. No matter what we do, man, hold on. I'd have been through so much shit in my life. I'm born and raised in Detroit, Michigan. I'd have seen property go up and go down from my own mayors. They done locked my own mayor up. The whole 9.5.
Yeah, I remember that, right?
Kwame Kilpatrick.
Yeah.
They say, oh, you milked the system. You didn't took all our money. Nah, but what they don't understand is he actually helped the brothers and the sisters. But the white man didn't get no money out of it. Excuse my language.
I like where he going.
They said, fuck it. We're gonna lock you up too.
Hide him.
Well,
We hide him.
You know?
well, holding people accountable is exactly what we're talking about.
It's all about the money
And
dollar, brother.
It's always going to be about the money. But you could take a position where you accept that because out of despair. Because trust me, it's an uphill fight for anything you got coming. They gonna make you fight for everything. Like you say, it's a hierarchy. These people's is puppets, right? Whatever agenda they got has no identity of what we got unless it coincides with the agenda that we came up with.
Close up this conversation. If all of us don't come together and step up,
We all do it.
we fuck. Straight up.
Right. We gonna be right back with y'all.
Red, blue, all. At the end of the day, it's 5 families that control this whole fucking government. And we all know they hiding it. Who gives a fuck? Brothers, sisters, ethnics, colors. They gonna keep fucking us over and killing us until we all take a stand. Shit, no matter what it is. Flat out.
Just like that. Katie, what you got coming up? Let us know what street riders in North Las Vegas got popping, man.
May 21st, 22nd, North Las Vegas Street Riders, 3rd year annual. Come on down. We got live entertainment. Matter of fact, you're supposed to be performing, right?
Yeah, I'm booked. I'll be there.
Okay, so we got some special guests coming up, and we're gonna be doing our thing. If you know me, my slogan is, it ain't no fun if my friends can't have none. Before I go, I just want to address a couple of things. As a man, an older black man, I feel like it's my job to share what I know about the streets. I came up in the streets of South Central. I was doing things every day to survive, and I wasn't really a part of the camaraderie. I was just trying to survive and live my life, go to school as a young man. But I want to share with you youngsters, man, pull your pants up. When you talk to a man, look him in the eye.
Shake his
You
hand.
greet a man, stand up, shake his hand. You know what I mean? They got to start at home. A lot of us is absent as fathers. I'm finna bring it back to you. You can get on YouTube, Uptown Street Riders. I'm always saying something positive, letting you know. You'll see me in the crowds, Stacey Adams, golf hats, Bram for the doors. That's that G style, baby. Stay G'd up, and this is how we rolling.
Right.
Black history, baby.
ActiveChuckss. We'll be right back with y'all.
Now where we went through this COVID thing and the Most High has came down on some blessings, and I said, you know what? I got some money to do something with.
Let's do it.
I could do a lot of things that I used to do.
Right.
A lot of them. But then I thought and said, you know what? I'm 53 years young. This next 50 years, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to do something that I didn't do. Whatever I did the first 50, if it didn't make me billions, it didn't satisfy my heart, and it didn't help people to grow and live, guess what? I ain't doing that no more.
Right.
I'm trying something different. So I took it and I invested it. My brother had a plan we talked about 20 years ago.
That's right.
He sat me down and said, I got a plan. This is how it is. All we need to do is stick to it. It's my younger brother.
This is sharp and
I looked at him like, come on, man. I said, you know what? I got ideas too. But this is good.
Plant them seeds. Right.
I can put mine to the side. I can put mine to the side. Why? Because this sounds better than mine.
Yes, indeed. Right.
I ain't gonna hate and say, no, I'm gonna go do mine and you do yours. I'm like, no, that shit, it sounds good.
Right.
It sounds doable.
That's right. It's all about
Now,
now. More than one boss on my team.
Now, the hardest part of it was the longevity. Because of the things we had to go through, and people separated, come to teams and they leave. But when you stick with it,
That part.
you stick with it.
Beautiful
As soon as
struggle.
I saw this place and I got it, first thing I said is, I'm bringing people
There's a
in.
beautiful
I have to bring
struggle.
my people in. Why? Because they're not doing it for us like that.
And look who you got.
And I'm not the kind to say, okay, I want the most famous. No. I want the real individuals who have been through the struggle, who has something to say that means something. Why? Because you're in the field.
Right.
It's different when you're in the field.
Breathe.
It's different.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's two sides to a door, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
One more question, Masai, before we get to introducing the other brothers. Uniquely of the brothers that's up here, I know that you also served in the military, right?
Yes.
So you're in a unique position when we get to talking about what we're here for today and qualified immunity, because you pledged to protect this country. But I don't think that both of them can't coincide. I believe in protecting this country, and I believe all people have a right to live. How do you feel specifically on that issue?
Well, the military to me was not a choice of mine. It was something I had to do.
Right.
But once I got in it, I thank them for the discipline they gave me.
Right.
That's the most important thing I got out of it, was the discipline.
The lesson. Right.
Because I didn't have it before.
Right.
And this is why I'm here now. I just show you a 20-year plan.
Right.
It took discipline to stick to it, and they taught me that.
Right.
So as far as the government and the community, I mean, in order for this to work, in just my own opinion and belief, we have to change the laws as far as, we can't keep going by 1776.
That's what.
We have to sit up and say, hey, let's try a new constitution.
We amended.
Let's try a new constitution with our words, our thoughts, our opinions, our beliefs in it. Because none of those things, none of those laws, none of those Bill of Rights, and people, in case you didn't know, the Constitution does not give you any rights. It just tells you what they can't do to you. It's no rights in there. It tells you what they cannot do to you.
Well, I understand exactly the point you're making, because once you're born, you become a property of this thing on your birth certificate. Your equitable property has an equitable interest in your life. You get into the metrics of what they expect you, a certified valuation of what they will be able to make off of you over your lifetime, and they utilize that as collateral. This vice president of ActiveChuckss Entertainment, you know what I'm saying? Let them know how we got here today.
How I like to equate this thing to is like a Batman movie with Bane. Y'all see the one with Bane? It's like we met in the darkness. Like I met this man in the darkness. You know what I'm saying? Like, we met inside the chute in federal prison. He just left and put his demo down. I just left and put my demo down. They threw us inside a cell together. I'm a Crip for your blood.
Oh, back it up.
Oh.
So you come to the cell, right?
He was in the cell. He was in the cell.
And then
Now, mind you, the protocol when we come to the cell, we got to be cuffed up to be introduced to the cell. So they bring me to the cell, and I look in there, and I asked him, "Who are you? Identify yourself." And he identified.